Hey guys, short one market sniper on precious metals. Calling a bottom turn here on the precious metals category. It's been a tough period for the precious metals. Ignore these other pink arrows for now that are on here. They'll come into life in a minute. But if I just paraphrase, since the 2089 high in dollars, you had a long period of decay to the 1673. You kind of had a false dawn that failed at this funnel here. You'll see that green line there. And we suggested that that was going to be resistance in our community. And I think I even, in a previous YouTube, likely to be topping out. Bit of a hanging man there, which is a dangerous candle at a key level of resistance, which was our inverted HVF funnel. You can see it here all the way through. So that was a real band of resistance that existed. Anyway, you had your sell-off, you turned at that point, and that was ugly sell-off, rally, ugly, capitulative, low sell-off. Real support, 1675 is a key level in the sand. It's a key line in the sand for precious metals. Gold, as I showed in the previous gold YouTube, note the resistance there, note the resistance there. People aware that the scamdemic was about to come down. There, and then eventually the break after the spill for the CV19. So that has now been a line in the sand, that support. We had a big day there, indecisive day there with a spinning top, and we're a Monday today and you're trading up, and that is an important trade up because it's also the 1800 level. You can see we're trading 1807, and as a result that's quite an improvement. 1800 is an interesting level. Essentially this rising wedge started to go parabolic and had its blow off move after clearing the 1800. Little bit of a shooting star, dip back down, shrug it off she went through the highs back above the 1800 level. Last time there was a bit of a support point there. It was also a target for the inverted HVF. You can see that line there, that all came out of that structure, that squeezy there. So we've covered this before. So for me, I'm calling the bottom. I like to be early. The guys that follow us on crypto will know that. That means you have a higher risk of being wrong in probabilities, and everything is a probability, on balance, a probability game, and it is my opinion. However, I would say that second test of the 1675, 1680 level is critical, and it's key level and it's support. So that's a very positive thing. And we've had a trade up day after a strong week, big rejection week there. So I've covered some of that, but what else is new that I'm going to say, because I did do an update on precious metals not so long ago, and I don't intend this to be a particularly long clip, but the key part of that is that silver also started with a better day today and was looking a lot worse than gold in the more recent malaise. So again, silver bumped into its own resistance type, the 28 level. I highlighted why that was a key level of resistance when in previous videos as well. Just run there, go check the previous resistance and the descending triangle from the previous bull highs. Grind line over here, we broke it after a lot of weak spinning tops, smash, rising wedge, return move to there, and then smash, and here we are. But that's coming up. That's coming up, and it's coming up at a slightly higher percentage today than previous. So let's just go and look at one of the best indicators for when the bull market is back. And when this is the gold-silver ratio. The gold-silver ratio. My goal is to give you the heads up on the move before the move. Before the move. So here we have the gold-silver ratio. We were on it at 113. We said everybody should be precious metals long. You were there at 113 and again there. So let's just highlight these key events. 113 short, reaffirm at so that was short the gold-silver ratio. That is actually buying silver and being long precious metals generally, but being aggressively long silver to overperform. Reassert here at around the 100 level. You see that 99.5, a reassert on a broadening structure ascending on a bear pole up like that. It's going to be downside continuation. And then over here, further benefit to be had at the 77.5. Again, over here, grind line theory being replicated. Since then, after this low at 62 for the gold-silver ratio, you've actually been in a clawing channel. And we felt that this would surrender to the downside, but actually what happened is before that has occurred, you have in actual fact had a pop out of the channel. So a final flurry of almost inverted commas strength for the gold-silver ratio. That means gold is leading and silver is lagging. But gold is now leading to the upside and silver is lagging. And now when you have this 3-day candle shooting star, it may be the end of gold leading, and thereby silver is going to start overperforming gold in the return reflation upside. I'm expecting further stimulus to come as a result of the economy essentially being held together by stimulus and any weakness in the stock, the stinky stoic market, and there will be all sorts of stimulus needing to come. I'm expecting second half stimulus. And if not actually delivered in the second half, certainly to be approved and authorized during the second half of this year for delivery early quarter next year. So one of those two, and I think that's going to reinstate the reinflation of the gold silver market, and inflation is going to be coming back on trend. I expect oil to turn and some of the others as well, and inflation is going to become a big problem. Also, I will be doing a euro Swiss franc call. I haven't done one of those since 2009 and 2015. In both instances, we saw major crashes in the euro against the Swiss franc. I will do a separate market sniper video for that. Make sure you have hit the bell that says notification. I've got real news for you there that I'll be sharing. If you haven't hit the bell for notification, and while you're at it, smash the like, you will miss that video. We do not put adverts on. We do not monetize. As a result, we are not high priority for notifications. Okay, so this 3-day shooting star is potentially, in my world opinion, although early into call, it is in fact, in my opinion, a potential another transgender pink arrow for reversion downside. So I'm expecting to place that in there. So far you've had them numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4, and each one of those has seen further downside in the gold silver ratio, which was all a precious metals bull market, with silver particularly outperforming. Don't forget, it traded lows at 11s at the COVID-19 lows and bumping up against the 28. Since then, it's been clawed back. My opinion is this will turn into a fifth and one of the best, because you will have had an exhaustive week grinding, ongoing. February of this year, guys, well, this year is all but done. The next month we start is September. It's been an extended spring and summer counter rally for precious metals. That is extended. You've got a shooting star there. I assess from that silver will start outperforming gold, who is performing to the upside. So not outperforming it when gold is falling, in other words, falling faster, outperforming it as gold is re-rallying. Remember the W bottom I was illustrating on the gold chart? Go check the previous video. So I am calling the reassertion of the precious bull market. I expect this to come back, possibly a bit of bouncing and interaction here with the 70 level. It's a key level of perceived valuation of gold to silver. I've shown it a couple of times, and I wouldn't surprise me if we muck about a bit there until into September, possibly October, or maybe a bit later before we begin a capitulation to the downside. So here's your call. We called it short at 113 the first time. We reaffirmed it at 100, and it continued to go down. That is a short on the gold silver ratio. Is the way you express that is you buy precious metals generally, especially silver, to outperform. And our opinion is you will be leaving at the 76.25 level. You will be leaving those levels in the not too distant future for further downside on the gold silver ratio, which we'll see silver likely take out return and take out the $28 level, with gold also performing reasonably well and silver outperforming. Okay, that's the message. That's my take. Could be wrong on balance of probabilities. Hit the like, hit the share, grab the mini series, book a call if you want to be in the right gold and silver equities, doing 360-degree analysis and getting this kind of update with even more detail on an ongoing basis through our Sniper community, the Market Sniper. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Likes and shares are very valuable and appreciated as well. All the best for now. Bye.